There was actually a news story on the evening news about a puppy mill rescue, 93 Yorkshire Terriers. Touched my heart, really touched my heart. So after the newscast was over, I went down to the computer and immediately started following the story on the Humane Society's website. I just kept following. Every day I followed. Adoptions became apparent that they were going to start with the healthier dogs. Applications were put on. I actually filed an application not thinking I would ever hear anything.
She saw the thing on the news and I applied for one of those dogs. And I never thought, neither did she. And she came home one day, she goes, they called me. And then she said, but that doesn't mean we're going to get it.
There was an additional interview past the telephone interview, and then even when we got to the Humane Society to adopt, there was still sort of a little process there.
And we went into a small room to get acquainted with the dog, and they brought the dog in, wrapped in a towel.
And there was nothing but 2 little eyes and 2 little ears sticking out of this towel. They handed her to me. She was shaking, just shaking like a leaf, and I sat down and started to unfold this towel. It was amazing to just see her. She was just nothing but bones. It was just pitiful, and she just looked at me like, I'm so glad that you've come to get me.
But the minute that they put the dog in your arms, that's when you bond.
With my husband being diagnosed with lung cancer, you really have to have a purpose and a reason to get up every morning and go. Tillie has made such a huge impact in his life because she also was at a very rocky time in her life.
She can help me just like I can help her. And I get all teary-eyed.
It has just given him a reason to live and a reason to get up in the morning and get going and do some things instead of just kind of moping around a little bit. And it's also given her a reason to get up in the morning.
I'd say she's precious. She's a precious princess.
I think she had lived her whole life in a cage and never really had any human contact at all. There's just something about a dog that needs a home. Just something, it just touches your heart. I strongly encourage anyone that has a little bit of love in their heart and a little bit of room in their family or in their home to adopt a dog. There's nothing like it. It just gives you such a wonderful feeling to know that you are doing something so wonderful for something that has not had a chance and really needs a chance.